Hello world, it's me, Orioles fan 31 again with your weekly political update. I'm going to start doing that. I have no idea. If you like it, let me know. Again, I can talk about anything on this. Just leave a comment of what you'd like me to talk about in the section below, down there. Anyway, I was talking last week about the Department of Education, kind of got cut off, but we'll get back to that later. I want to talk about Super Tuesday. Super Tuesday's coming up. We got a lot of things going on with the GOP. People starting to move. A lot of money's getting thrown around. I heard Santorum just rose $5 million in a couple of weeks. Ron Paul's doing a money bomb right now. Mitt Romney, he's got money, so he doesn't really need to do a money bomb or anything like that. And Newt Gingrich has fallen off the face of the earth when it comes to the political standpoint. Speaking of Rick Santorum, he's been surging and surging hard as of late. Super Tuesday is going to be huge for him. If he wins at least 2, maybe 3 of the states, it's going to be huge. I see Newt Gingrich falling out, and I see Ron Paul supporters getting very, very pissed on Super Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try not to talk for 10 minutes this time, I promise. It was a little long last time, but I just had a lot to say, and well, we're gonna keep going. As I was talking last week about the Department of Education and why it needs to go. Again, back in 1980 when it was established, we were fourth in the world for adult literacy. That's for adults and people over 18 who can read. Ever since then, we were down in the lower 20s. Guess what, people? Department of Education isn't really doing what it's supposed to be doing. They say we're educating people. Well, I believe the states can handle it a little better. Again, as I was saying, if a state wants you to teach a teacher to teach to hear, but the federal government says here, guess what? That's all they need to teach to. That's not right. You get rid of this and they have to teach to hear. Yeah, you might lose some teachers that only teach to hear, but think, you're going to have teachers who are pushing their kids, which makes smarter kids, gets them to college, gets jobs back to America. It all goes around, round. So again, Department of Education just needs to go. And another department that needs to go is the Department of Energy. I'm going to tell you why. Back in the Carter administration, the Department of Energy was established. How many of you all actually know what the Department of Energy was established for? A couple of you probably know, not a lot of you do. It was established to reduce our dependence on foreign oil. Let me say that again. Reduce our dependence on foreign oil. Gas prices just hit $4 a gallon again. $4 a gallon back in the States. Let me tell you something. It hasn't done what it's supposed to do. If it has, we'd have electric cars by now. It's all one giant conspiracy, people. I shouldn't say conspiracy, but it's all bureaucracy. It needs to go too. There's a couple million more, probably a billion more we get back in our budget. We need to start cutting now. Not this, $4 trillion in 10 years. Because that $4 trillion is going to go somewhere else in 10 years. It needs to be cut today. Again, last time I talked, I said Congress had a 14% approval rating. Last time I checked, they're down to 12. President Obama's down 40-something. It's 8% undecided. I mean, it's within the margin of error. You're not going to get any, you could get worse, but probably not going to get any better. So it's time for us to make big changes in America. We are no longer the powerhouse that we always think we are, and supposedly, from what I hear, we're going to reach our debt limit by the time the elections happen. That's in November, people. That's a couple months away. If you really think about it, we're going downhill fast. So we need to get a budget in there that cuts money today, not 10 years down the line. Another thing we need to start doing is really taking a look at term limits for congressmen and women. And taking pay cuts for them and the president and other people like that. Military members who go out there every day, risk their lives to serve your country, are making upwards of nothing. They are living below the average poverty line, but yet I understand that they get health care, food, housing allowances, and all this stuff. That still does not add up to what a first-term senator gets, and after 2 years, he gets full retirement and benefits. If he never serves again, full retirement and benefits. The average military member has to work 20 years to get half. That needs to stop. Cut the pay, cut everything. Again, we just need to start over with our congressional system altogether. Go back to what the Constitution says. Go back to doing what we did best. Back again. Again, I'm not going to talk that long this time around. That's pretty much all I have to say for now. Again, people, please do your research. Get out there. If your state is up on Super Tuesday, please go out there and vote. We need people to go out there and vote. Speaking of voting, I'm going to tell you right now, every single Republican in here, independent Democrats who are going to vote Republican, I don't care who you are. If you want the person out of office today, any of them, I'm talking Congress, I'm talking Senate, I'm talking the president, you need to get behind a candidate. And I'm going to go to the presidency. If all these Republicans want Barack Obama out, you need to all get behind whoever wins the GOP, whether it is Ron Paul, Rick Santorum, Mitt Romney, or Newt Gingrich. It does not matter. You all need to get behind one person. That is the only way that you're ever going to win the White House again. If you all start splitting your votes, you all start doing that, it's not going to work. Again, if you want me to talk about something, I'll be on again next week. I'll find some more stuff to talk about. If you want me to talk about something, could be anything. I'll do my research. I'll look. Please make a comment down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. I'll keep doing this every single week. Like the video, subscribe, add comments, please. Thank you. I hope you all have a very, very wonderful week. I will see you all next week with more information, more things to do. Again, thank you, world. I'm OrioleFan31, and I will be here next week. See y'all later.